Hello guys, Oneshot here. There's been a long time since I made a video like this, but I want to show you guys my Decompiler that I've been working on. Here I have a function in CS2 which is the run command inner. This is the player movement services run command, and this is the inner version. And to showcase my Decompiler, I want to compare this output with the Ghidra. And as you can see here, Ghidra is quite hard to read overall, but we'll see what we can do here. We can see there's two arguments. This is not detected as a float. There's some char. It's comparing against like a char, which is quite weird. It makes an array of these, which is quite interesting. But if you see here, and also here, and if you compare this and compare it with my Decompiler, this is this, and you can clearly see that my version here is way cleaner, since it recovers all the fields in the class. Also globals here has been recovered. I'm just gonna rename it a bit. And I think this is cur time. I'm not sure. But it recovers a data ref struct. It recovers all the vtable structs. It's not perfect. I will say that it's not perfect. It's gonna take a long time before it's like very, very, very good. But it's good right now. That's why I'm showcasing it. Let's see what else is a feature of my Decompiler that isn't in Ghidra or whatever Decompiler there is here. This is an issue. This is a virtual call, and in every other Decompiler there's no way for you to go to this function at all. You can maybe like do some trickery in maybe IDA. I don't know in Ghidra, but in IDA you can like assign like a vtable like struct or whatever to the argument and manually and do some like global xref stuff, maybe. But in Osiris, this is by default. We have recovered C player movement services, and we recover the functions. So I can go to vfunc43 here, but in CS2 this is a base class, it's not the actual class. So we can go and switch this class to the real one, which will be this one, because if you're a player, this is the class that you're gonna have. And it takes a while. Okay, now every instance of A1 is pointing to the correct vfunc in this vtable, which is something no other Decompiler does by default. I think there's some plugins for it, but I haven't really checked. But we can go to 39. Just browse this. We have this. Yeah, there's not much to see, but I'm just showcasing that you can. Field 38 here, for example, was resolved to player pawn, and then when there was a vfunc call, it automatically resolves that vfunc call as well. So we can see what's happening here. I don't know what field 354 does, but yeah, but we could check it out by netvar dump or whatever. So yeah, guys, this was like a quick showcase of the decompiler that I've been working on. It isn't the best. It's getting quite good, as you can see. I can just go into some other functions and we can see, you do see there's like some errors in the headers and stuff here. And that's just so I know if there's errors or not, and even you, because there is like an evaluation edition that you can download on my website. I'm gonna link it in the description, and you can try this out yourself. You can't save or open a database, but you can browse around and do the stuff that I'm doing in this video. Okay, so we can go to this one. It's perform a movement, I think it's called. We can check around. We do have to change the struct here to the player movement services, the CSS player. And here we can find here. We can check xref really fast. We can go to it. We see this. I'm gonna rename this one. And we can rename this one as well. Want subtick angles. Okay. And it's updated. We can rename the locals as well if we want to. This function isn't decompiling as pretty as some other functions because there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I am working on the structure in this decompiler, so it's gonna look really good. But there are still issues. I'm one guy, and it's been taken me a year to get to this point, so it's, yeah. We do have some functions here we can follow as well. We can't even, like, let's see if I can copy the address of this location. Maybe I haven't added that. Maybe, yeah, I can just do this. We can go here. No, that's text G maybe. Nope. Nope. This decompiler makes me really sad. It looks like one of these blind, like color blindness tests. I can't see shit here. And yeah, G. Yeah, and here we have it. Okay, yeah. This is how it looks like in Ghidra. We cannot go to these functions at all because we haven't resolved them. But inside of my decompiler here, these vfuncs are resolved. So I can go to 40, I can check how it works. It's calling the super here, which is like the parent function. And that one is empty. I think it's empty. We can check the assembly. Yeah, it's just returning 0. Yeah, it's empty. Yeah. We can just navigate like this almost forever. There is gonna be some errors. It's not like production grade, but it's close. Yeah, I'm just gonna go a bit and you can see like everything that's vfuncs and whatever like this. Here we resolved camera services from player pawn on this address, so we can follow this. These are fields in camera services. Doing some stuff here. This is probably a netvar or not, like a cvar. Yeah, vpunch decay. Yeah, it's doing some stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna take up more time because isn't really that much more to show, except just navigating. But that you can do yourself with the edition I have on my website. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.